Behind the glamour of Hollywood, behind the flashing lights of the red carpet and the dazzling smiles at award shows, lies a game that very few fans ever see. The celebrity world may look like an endless parade of talent, beauty, and charm, but the truth is far darker. It's not always about who's the most talented, or even who's the most loved by the public. Often, it's about who knows how to play the power game. Fame in Hollywood isn't handed out fairly. Behind every career that seems to rise overnight, there's usually someone pulling strings, making backroom deals, or pushing certain stories into the spotlight while burying others. It's less about art and more about strategy. And when the cameras aren't rolling, that's when the real moves are made. For some celebrities, it starts early. A young actor or singer might believe they're being discovered for their raw talent, but in reality, they're being carefully positioned. Agents, managers, and powerful executives decide who gets the roles, the press coverage, and the endorsements. Those who play by the rules of the system can rise quickly. But those who resist often find themselves quietly pushed aside. It's not a coincidence when a promising star suddenly stops getting roles or disappears from headlines. One of the biggest power games in the celebrity world is access. Who gets invited to the exclusive parties? Who gets to walk the most important red carpets? Who's seated at the front row during Fashion Week? These are not just perks, they are signals to the industry about who is in favor, who holds influence, and who has the backing of the people in charge. A single public appearance can change the trajectory of a career, and those moments are carefully controlled. And then there's the media. Celebrities don't just live their lives in front of cameras. They also know how to use the press to their advantage. Sometimes, when a scandal threatens to damage a career, a carefully planted story about charity work, a new relationship, or even a feud with another star will conveniently grab the headlines instead. These diversions aren't accidents, they're calculated power plays. In many cases, rivalries between stars aren't even real, but staged as a way to generate buzz. What looks like drama might actually be a business deal. At the heart of it all is reputation management. In Hollywood, image is everything, and the people who last are the ones who understand how to shape it. Some celebrities deliberately create a persona that doesn't match who they really are. That perfect role model? They may be completely different behind closed doors. That rebel star who seems to break all the rules. Sometimes, even that is a carefully scripted performance designed to attract attention and build influence. The truth is, power in Hollywood doesn't just come from fame, it comes from control. Control over how you're seen, control over who you associate with, and control over the narrative surrounding your name. And once a celebrity figures that out, they can often climb higher than someone with double their talent. Of course, this game can be ruthless. Friendships between celebrities aren't always what they seem. Some alliances are built for convenience, not for genuine connection. Two stars might be seen together constantly, hyped up as best friends by the media, but behind the scenes, it could be nothing more than a mutually beneficial deal. Being linked to a more powerful star can open doors and elevate a career, so these connections often come with strings attached. And when power shifts, those friendships can disappear overnight. Today's favorite co-star can become tomorrow's forgotten name. It's not unusual for celebrities to cut ties with each other the moment it stops being beneficial. In a world where image is everything, loyalty often takes a back seat to opportunity. Even relationships and marriages aren't always what they seem. While some are real and full of love, others have been revealed to be carefully constructed publicity moves. A high-profile couple generates endless media coverage, keeps both names trending, and can lead to massive career boosts. When the spark dies out, sometimes the timing of the breakup looks suspiciously perfect, right before a new movie release or an album drop. Coincidence? Not usually. Power games also play out in the world of endorsements and business deals. Celebrities who are seen as bankable are given opportunities to launch clothing lines, beauty brands, or even production companies. But behind the scenes, the deals often come down to who's favored by powerful executives or who can draw the biggest headlines. In some cases, a less talented star with the right connections can outshine a more skilled performer simply because they know how to work the system. The darker side of all this is the silence it enforces. Many stars who know the truth about the games being played rarely speak out, because doing so could destroy their careers. Hollywood has long been known for its unwritten rules. Play along, stay quiet, and you'll keep your place. Challenge the system, and you'll likely find doors closing all around you. And yet, every so often, cracks appear in the glamour. A celebrity might reveal how staged certain events really are, or an insider might spill the details about how carefully calculated a particular feud was. Those moments give the public a rare glimpse of what really goes on behind the curtain, and remind us that much of what we see is an illusion. But here's the real kicker: these power games aren't always controlled by the stars themselves. More often than not, it's the network of agents, managers, PR teams, and executives who shape the moves. A celebrity might be the face of the game, but the real strategists are the people behind them, deciding which opportunities they take, which scandals to bury, and which narratives to push forward. Celebrities who can't handle that system often burn out, while those who learn to embrace it can build empires. For fans, it's tempting to believe that fame is all about talent and hard work, but the reality is far more complicated. Yes, talent matters. Yes, charisma matters. But in the world of celebrity, power often comes from who you know, how you spin the story, and whether you're willing to play the game. That doesn't mean every celebrity is fake or manipulative. Many are genuinely kind, talented, and hardworking. But even the most authentic stars are forced to make choices about how much of the game they'll play. Some lean into it completely, becoming masters of the system. Others resist and try to keep things real, but in doing so, they often pay a price. And this is why the world of celebrity remains so fascinating. For every glamorous photo we see, there's a calculated decision behind it. For every public feud, there's a strategy. For every shocking romance or sudden split, there's often more going on than meets the eye. The celebrity world isn't just about art or fame, it's a chessboard, and the players who understand the moves are the ones who win. So next time you see a headline about a star's shocking confession, a sudden feud, or a whirlwind romance, take a step back and think. Is this really about love or rivalry, or is it just another move in the power game? Chances are, what looks like chaos is actually a very carefully planned performance. Behind the glamour, the flashing lights, and the carefully curated social media posts lies the truth. The celebrity world is as much about strategy as it is about talent. It's not always fair, and it's not always honest, but it's the system that keeps Hollywood running. And maybe that's why we can't look away. Because even when we know it's a game, we still want to see who's winning, who's losing, and who's bold enough to flip the board completely. If you found this breakdown of the hidden power games in Hollywood eye-opening, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. There's always more to uncover in the world of fame, and you won't want to miss what's coming next.